Hi, it's Renee from Feel the Love Diva Divine Art. I wanted to share with you my steampunk journal. It's a mini album. It is a 6-page mini album, and the pages are made with a medium weight chipboard covered with the steampunk paper pack. And there's a couple of features I'd like to bring out on the first page. I have these really awesome embellishments. This one is kind of like an old typeset tag, and then there's a couple of little number 6 in wooden, and they kind of lend themselves to this theme of steampunk. And actually, I picked them up at Michael's. They're industrial chic. I love them. They're awesome. Any one of these beautiful embellishments would have gone well. I couldn't decide. It comes with 3 on each sleeve. And they're under $10. And, you know, with your 50% off at Michael's, you know what you can do with that. So they're really nice. And just a little fiber on that. I wanted to share with you this swirl. And it's sort of what it reminds me of is kind of a dressing, whatever you call it, where the lady would dress behind this. And those are actually Lindy's Stamp Gang Fabulous Filigrees. They come, I think they laser cut them, and they come in just plain chipboard, and then you can embellish them, paint them, whatever you want. I actually used the Moon Glow embossing powders. This one is in Midnight Emerald, and so it's got a nice shimmer to it. So I also used the Midnight Gold. These are two-toned embossing powders with shimmer, and they're from the Moon Glow series. They were a lot of fun to use. So you can't really appreciate that probably here, but I went from, you know, graduating from the green colors to more of the gold colors, and then I finished off with a really dark color on that screen, dressing screen, I guess you would call it. Okay, and so the next page, while I lose all my tags, I wanted to really show you the tags. This is part of the steampunk paper, and I just made a tag out of this whole beautiful lady, and I put a small lollipop flower that I made with the macrame flower and an embellishment. I also created the stick pin, and it has a pearl and then a little black bead on it. Thought that looked really nice. And then this is another tag. It's more of an oblong tag, and it has this really nice embellishment on top. It kind of looks like one of those hats back in that era with a feather and a little pearl on that. Okay, on this page I have attached a really pretty dragonfly, and so I call it Dragonfly Dreams, which probably has nothing to do with steampunk, but I love dragonflies. And this is a hidden little peekaboo folded item. Let me get it to fold back right. You could put pictures in there or what have you, and that's a real pretty glittery type dragonfly on that page. And then I've dressed it up with a little bit of kind of a cotton ribbon. Then on this page, since I had a dragonfly page, I wanted to have a butterfly page. And the reason I called it the butterfly page is obviously because there's a real pretty gold butterfly on that. And then one of these just acetate that has some bling and glitter on it. This is one of the steampunk women with a feather, and I just put a little rhinestone sort of in one of her, looks like, I couldn't really make out if it was a bird headdress, and that's one of the bird eyes. Ooh, I didn't really focus that too well. Anyway, that's one of the bird eyes, okay? On this next page, La Belle Liesse in French. It's kind of a French theme on this as well. And this whole page, it was just, I just cut out the whole page and made it the page. And it was just this one scene of this beautiful lady. I put a little bling on her hair, and on the bottom there's a lollipop flower in more of an antique gold with some feathers and some pearl. And then if you look at it, it looks kind of like it's supposed to be a garter. You give it the illusion of a garter on the side with the lace and the silk ribbon. This page is a little bit more straightforward. I love this die cut, which is just the frame die cut and then some stick-on flowers. And you could put your picture in there. I just kind of stuck this tag in there for the moment. This next page just has a background of the writing and the old cursive. I love that. And then I embellished it with some of these shiny acetate bumblebees, and these flowers are just heavier cardstock. They're very pretty. This one's actually acetate. And then on this page I used a small white bag and I distressed it with the Shabby Shutters, the Tim Holtz, and kind of crinkled it a little bit. And then I added another one of those flower embellishments. This is another cardstock daisy, and I actually put the diamond glaze so you can't really notice it, but it has the glitter and then the diamond glaze, so it is dimensional. And then I have the bag filled with tags. There again, that's a whole line of the steampunk women riding a bike together with a prima flower and a prima flower with some paper lace and embellishment. I thought that was kind of Victorian looking. And then I just added, this is a Celebrate. This actually came from Seven Gypsies, and they're really nice to just stick in. The colors went together. And then I have a piece of the acetate in between, decorative acetate. This is another one of those complete pages of just the steampunk lady with the gears, and then I distressed a prima flower, and then I put some kind of a glitter or glimmer mist on that, and again made this look sort of like a garter with the ribbon and the lace. Very feminine, I thought. Very feminine. This is my favorite page. It kind of just happened that way. It was just one of the smaller cards, and so I added a crown, kind of a decorative crown, a star, and some small flowers, and kind of a coordinating paper, and then another one of these lovely acetate glimmery dragonflies. So it's sort of whimsical. And that's basically that page. And then on the very last page I created 2 of the petal cards so that I could put some pictures or anything I wanted to journal inside, and I actually added some of the Victorian type paper that came with this. I think Steampunk is sort of Victorian, but it's kind of a time of itself, but I think it does have that Victorian look to that paper. So I tried to make it look like the inside of old drawers. And then the last page is just sort of really old looking reproduction of different writing and different information, just kind of old looking. That was kind of the theme, old, steampunk, and feminine. So I hope you liked my journal. I will be putting this on eBay under Steampunk Journal for you to bid on. And thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed showing this. I know a lot of people are saying that they want to see more tutorials and not so many just showing what we've done, but I think it's important and an important part of the creative process to share what we've made. And I know I've seen a lot of steampunk journals out there, steampunk mini albums that are just terrific. So I wanted to share mine for that reason. So thanks so much. Hope to hear from you. Bye.